So, we're getting close. It is Groups A versus C for the Rotax Junior class in the Rotax Max Euro Challenge here in Sette Laghi, Castelletto in Italy. The Lombardia region, the richest region, the most populated region, borders Switzerland. Milan with its capital. You know it's a nice region when you have Milan as your capital. Well, no one cares about the romance there. This is roll your sleeves up. It's fight time. This is what really counts. It's Axel Charpentier. It's Mark Kimber. It's the clash of the titans to see who's going to sit on pole position for tomorrow's pre-final. Or are neither of them going to get it, and that they're going to get so caught up in their own fight or in someone else's fight that someone else is going to come through and deny both of them, either of them, from taking their third victory from the 3 races. They're released onto the circuit, so here is our grid. In pole position, it's Mark Kimber, Axel Charpentier alongside him on the front row. Row 2 is Chao Zhou, who's been performing absolutely brilliantly all weekend, the Chinese driver. Tamino Bergmeyer has always been up there and thereabouts as well. Adam Smalley starts on the 3rd row and has been doing great. Ollie Caldwell has been doing great, even if he didn't have his broken rib. But with his broken rib, he's doing monumental, to be fair to the young man. In 4th position, John Nomblo and Hugo Anderson. 5th row is Ruben Del Sart and Jasin Ferati. 6th row, Pietro Wisnicki and Conor McCarthy, younger brother of last year's champion, of course, Jack McCarthy. But Conor McCarthy is having a great weekend so far. 7th row, Enzo Valent and Matteo Capratic. Row 8 is Jimmy Hannes and Phil Durr. And on the 9th and final row, Lorenzo Ferrari in his home race, and he's been really enjoying this out here this weekend. And Henry Jung, the German driver, completes this 18-kart grid. They've already completed their first formation lap, and they're ready to do battle. So, who's going to take the all-important 3rd victory? Are they going to be denied by anybody else? It is possible. And it's going to be incredibly interesting. I just don't even want to call it. Adam Smalley, keep an eye on him on the 3rd row. He's come through to do brilliantly in both of his races. He's had a 3rd and a 3rd. So he's had 2 lots of 3rd. Hopefully we're going to get everybody out in this one. We've had a couple of exclusions as we've gone through in the opening ones, technical exclusions, none in the second heat. So they're getting themselves lined up already through turn number 10. This is where they'll really step on the brake pedals to slow themselves down. They're already sort of caught up. Ooh, it looked like our poleman Mark Kimber just escaped ever so slightly from the rest of the pack for a minute, but not for long, because the marshals have them slowed down, getting themselves in the lanes, in the corridors, ready to come round the final turn, turn 12, and hopefully we're going to get the lights going out. Is everybody suitably positioned? It looks like it so far. Lights are off and off we go racing. Number 33 has managed to jump straight to the inside, Tamio Bergmeyer, and in fact he's done it to the point where he's managed to take the lead. That was fantastic, and in fact Chao Zhou has jumped through to 2nd. Mark Kimber sat there in 3rd position, and it looks like Axel Charpentier is back in 5th position at the moment. Is that Smalley that's actually splitting our 2 front row drivers at the moment? I think they were so focused on each other that I think they blinked and missed Tamino Bergmeyer dive up the inside. You saw him do it early on, but look at that change for 2nd position. Chao Zhou's been bumped out, and it looks like a whole load of bumping aboard, and Axel Charpentier is out onto the grass as they tried to go 3 abreast. That corner is not made to go 3 abreast on. That was very unfortunate for Axel Charpentier. Just went wide on the grass. He still lives to fight another day. Although it looks like Adam Smalley, kart 25, was looking down at his kart as though he's not comfortable with something. But look at this all change. In 1st position, Tamino Bergmeyer, 33. Mark Kimber's now back up to 2nd position with Chao Zhou sat there in 3rd. In 4th position... in 3rd position is Adam Smalley. Chao Zhou in 4th. 5th is now number 39, Hugo Anderson. Ollie Caldwell in 6th position. Axel Charpentier is down in 9th position. That little grassy excursion has cost him massively at the moment. The only consolation he can take right now is that Kimber's not in the lead either. But he's going to be collecting less points for that 2nd position. He's only collecting 2 compared to the 9 at the moment for Axel Charpentier. He's got to get himself calmed back down again now, get himself back into the zone, back into the rhythm, and start closing in on the karts in front of him. He's got to know that he's got the speed to be able to do it, but at the moment it is a monumental task laying out in front of him. In fact, if anything, he's been put under massive pressure by the number 55 car of Enzo Valenti, who's come through from the 7th row. Fastest lap so far, Ollie Caldwell. Where does he sit at the moment? In 6th position. Bergmeyer in the lead. Kimber in 2nd. Adam Smalley in 3rd. I said keep an eye on him. Chao Zhou in 4th. Hugo Hansen 5th. Ollie Caldwell 6th. Delsart in 7th. Axel Charpentier up into 8th position. So he's made up one of those positions already, but he needs to be aware of Valent trying his best behind him. As we see Adam Smalley, Chao Zhou, then it is the 39 car of Anderson with Ollie Caldwell all over the back of him. But as soon as they then change directions, is that Ollie Caldwell actually has to be just as aware of the car behind him. Excuse me. Look at this, the front two have broken clear, but they've not broken from each other. So at the moment, the 33 car of Bergmeyer has the lead. Kimber in hot pursuit. It says it's 0.191, but as they're heading into turn 3, the S's, you can see how he closes right in there. Mark Kimber's actually desperately trying to get himself out front as soon as he can, knowing that Axel Charpentier is not there. Smalley in 3rd, Chao Zhou, Hugo Hansen, Ollie Caldwell, Delsart, Axel Charpentier still sat there in 8th position at the moment, but he's going to be trying to work his way through as many of those cars as he can. And look at this, we had a challenge attempt for the lead, and are we going to see the change here? Kimber dives up the inside into turn 9, the first of the 2 big hairpins there, and he's lined that one up 2 corners before, and he's made the move. He's signed, sealed and delivered. It's closed, and he's now going to just try and pull away. He's the one that's going to add the 0 points to this for the 3rd time today as it stands at the moment. But look, he's not being allowed to canter away. In fact, is that a line or move being lined up? Not quite. I thought that we were going to see Bergmeyer. Bergmeyer is going up the inside. He's chucked it straight up the inside before they got to turn 3, the S's, and he's done it nice and cleanly. A brilliant move there. Axel Charpentier still sits there in 8th. And Hugo Anderson's dropped down to 7th, allowing Ollie Caldwell up to 5th and Delsart up to 6th. But these two are chopping and changing like nobody's business. Bergmeyer still there at the moment, with Kimber still in hot pursuit. He knows that he's got a couple of places on this circuit where he can make the move. Oh, and I thought he was lining it up again for that turn number 9. That does look like his favourite, doesn't he? He takes so much speed through Restaurant Corner, and in fact, it's turn 10. He's dived up the inside, and he's done it. He's got himself back up into the lead in that turn number 10. And probably slowed him up, Bergmeyer enough on the apex of the corner that he's been able to pull away. Axel Charpentier's got himself up ahead of Anderson, so he's into 7th position. Next target, Delsart in the number 100 car, and already you see that he's closing in on the back of him, but that's a big, long train of them all joined together. The head of that train will be Smalley, Chao Zhou, Ollie Caldwell, Delsart, and Axel Charpentier. Just booting himself, and in fact I think we got a change in that group already, and it's Smalley that's going up the inside, and he's taking Chao Zhou with him. No, I tell a lie, sorry, that's 64 that's made the move. So Ollie Caldwell finds himself now up there at the head of that group, so he's now in, what will that be, 3rd position. Smalley lost at least 2 positions there, probably more, and I think Axel Charpentier has managed to make up a couple. It's that dreaded Restaurant Corner. Once he was pushed to the outside, Smalley just scrabbling back to get some grip. Through comes in 3rd position. Brilliant performance by Ollie Caldwell. Chao Zhou in 4th. Axel Charpentier up to 5th position now. His next target is Chao Zhou. They were doing battle in the early stages when they tried to go 3 abreast, and that was never, ever going to work. Just behind Axel Charpentier is the 100 car of Delsart. Smalley now down in 7th position. He's going to be cussing that turn number 7. It's not lucky 7 for him, is it, down there at Restaurant Corner? He really lost out massively down there as through comes on the camera the 3rd position, Ollie Caldwell, because out at front it's kind of settled down a little bit at the moment. Kimber has the lead back from that pole position, but my goodness, he has not had it his own way to get back up there, has he? 2nd position, Bergmeyer, Ollie Caldwell in 3rd with Chao Zhou in hot pursuit. Axel Charpentier is now right onto the back of Chao Zhou, so it's the 3 of those that are going to be doing battle. Smalley trying to recover a couple of positions further back. The meeting the sandwich there is the 100 car of Delsart. Through into turn number 4 goes our leader for the penultimate time. No, the last time. Where did that time go? We are on the last lap already. So much has happened that I blinked and nearly missed it. And we've got a challenge there as we head down the long straight. It's Axel Charpentier does manage to get past Chao Zhou. He's up into 4th position. Real damage here for Axel Charpentier. He's got himself up into 4th. Next target, Ollie Caldwell. First 2 already through turn number 9. There goes then the third position, Ollie Caldwell, with Axel Charpentier in hot pursuit. Probably just not enough time left for him. Chao Zhou is desperately defending from the 100 car of Del Sart. I think he's doing it at the moment. Here comes car number 7. Mark Kimmer takes the victory, the all-important third victory. He's the Titan for today. Bergmeyer in second position. And third in the end was Ollie Caldwell. Great performance for him to finish in that third position. Axel Charpentier, a fabulous fight back to take fourth. Chao Zhou in fifth. Ruben Del Sart in sixth. Hugo Anderson, Adam Smalley, Enzo Valent, Pietro Wisnicki, John Nomblo, Conor McCarthy up to 12th position. In 13th was Matteo Kaprzic, Jimmy Hannes in 14th, Lorenzo Ferraro 15th, Jasin Ferati, Phil Durr and Henry Lung is your 18 finishers. But what a victory for Mark Kimber. He did not turn that pole position into a dominant lead, dominant win. He had to fight his way all the way back up there. But let's not take it away from the likes of Ollie Caldwell and the Axel Charpentier recovering there. Fantastic third heat for these drivers here in the juniors. We've just got one more junior heat to go here on the Saturday.